from Sanyo Denki, Philippines. I'm a design engineer from Design Department.
I'm Mark Jeremy Ganaden from Sanyo Denki, Philippines. I'm a production engineer from Engineering Department.
I'm Jane Oliva. I work for Sanyo Denki, Philippines as Supervisor of Design Department for cooling fans. I have been a user of SOLIDWORKS for 8 years.
I'm Jason Ramirez of Sanyo Denki, Philippines, Senior Supervisor under Production Engineering Department. I'm currently working and using SOLIDWORKS for about 8 years.
Prior to SOLIDWORKS, we were using MDT in making 3D models. Design made in MDT are difficult to edit. Therefore, in the case of multiple revisions, MDT become less useful in product development projects.
During the time we were using AutoCAD, frequent errors were encountered in the design process. Some portions that were colliding were not noticed. Design assembly weight cannot be determined. 2D designing stage takes so much time. Non-technical persons cannot easily interpret the drawings during explanation. During the evaluation process, we have found out that SOLIDWORKS is user-friendly and all the needed tools are currently available in the software.
We can try changing the dimensions and see the result in part, assembly, and drawing files as quick as real time. It made 3D modeling for rapid prototypes so much faster that we can prepare multiple design proposals in a day.
We have greatly reduced our time and errors during the design process, which in the end reduced costs. New engineers can be trained for a shorter period, and with a little exposure, they can start designing various improvements for our production line. SOLIDWORKS have eliminated major errors in our design process. BOM generation is now more precise. The ready-made templates for screws and nuts and other components is plus, and thus shorten the design process.
Sanyo Denki and Computrends have been partners since year 2011. For the past 8 years, Computrends have been responsive every time I seek advice with regards to the usage of SOLIDWORKS.
Computrends has been a great partner to Sanyo Denki by providing us 3D CAD software, training of our personnel, exchange of ideas through SOLIDWORKS portal.
We have been in partnership with Computrends for 8 years. Throughout those years, not only have they provided us with the software that we need to run in our business, they also help us to achieve an efficient and systematic way of completing our designs through training.
Consistently updating with the new features of SOLIDWORKS is very helpful to our company.
They are constantly giving product updates and make sure we are satisfied with their product.
Computrends is responsive, professional, and showed genuine concern with what we are doing and check on us from time to time.
Good morning and thank you very much and a big welcome to everybody. Thank you very much for coming here, especially bringing the traffic from both the north and the south in coming to Marriott Hotel and to celebrate with us the launch of SOLIDWORKS 2020. And this will be our 13th launch event. So our first one was in the year 2007. And I'm very, very happy that year after year, we're getting more and more attendees to join us. Thank you very much for coming.
I give you a little idea that Dassault is not just SOLIDWORKS. Dassault is a very big technology company, very innovative, very sustainable, very sexy, lots of good people, having fun, enjoying life, and trying to make the world a better place. Have a great day, enjoy the event.
SOLIDWORKS or other products in Dassault system like CATIA, only a few people use it in the company. SOLIDWORKS, only the engineer, the technical manager are going to use it. The marketing will not use it. The sales will not use it. But 3D experience, 18,000 employees of Dassault system use 3D experience ourselves every single day. We developed in 2012 this 3D experience platform, and we use it every single day. We all connect to one single server. So I tell you how reliable and how beautiful is this platform.
Very much, and I hope that you have enjoyed our innovation day, as I've enjoyed talking with some of you guys. Of course, for those who have been a long-time partner of ours, and hopefully you have liked the different breakout sessions that we have prepared for you this afternoon.
Computrends started way back in 1991. We started with 2 persons, we shared a 70 square meter office, and then we gradually grew. When we're starting, the major hurdle that we had to face was to become a company that is legitimate, a company that customer can trust and depend on. We had to build our customer base from nothing and slowly grew it until we can use it as a reference for new customers.
This is something amazing with Computrends because we work as one team and a family. It may be a problems, issues, or challenges, but we work all together. We talk, we brainstorm to derive with the best resolutions that can be.
Everyone was made aware of the challenges that we have to face, and each person does the thing that he or she needed to do. We take the whole challenge as a company.
I feel that this is not a company. This is what I can call a family. Why do I say that this is a family? If there is a problem, we face it together. We help and support each other. As we overcome our challenges, Computrends became the best SOLIDWORKS reseller in the country and one of the best in the region.
These challenges made me realize the importance of not only having a good team, but to be able to harness the individual talents and mold it into a team. Teamwork is the key to a healthy office environment.
But in spite of the challenges that we had found out that if you work as a team and the support of everyone as a team, the company will become stronger and stable in the industry.
Working in CompuTrends is like home. All the people is a family. There is misunderstanding sometimes, but at the end of the day, love for the family is always prevail.
I feel proud because I learned that we must not give up on any challenges that we encountered in our life. Unity is the key to overcome. It stays strong. So that's why CompuTrends still here better than before.
CompuTrends always have a family atmosphere. The working style here is relaxed yet serious. We treat each other with mutual respect, so that makes work easy and smooth.
But the best years of CompuTrends came when we partnered with the Dassault Systems SolidWorks Corporation. We have built a very close relationship with DS, and in fact, this is still our major product since 2007. We're very happy that the very first award we got from the Dassault Systems Value-Added Reseller for ASEAN. It means a lot to us. It gives us a sense of gratification that we're starting on the right foot. It's a strong motivator for us all, which means that we had an even contribution to all the products under the umbrella of SolidWorks. The highlight of it all was our being awarded the prestigious President's Club 2014, which includes a free trip to Mauritius. This award is for 100% performance, and we're very happy that we achieved it in 2014.
One of the memorable moments with CompuTrends is when I went to US to receive my award from SolidWorks, which is the SolidWorks Elite Application Engineer. It was also known as the Elite AE Award. Elite AE Award is the highest award SolidWorks can give to a technical person, and happy to tell, I am the first and only Elite AE in the Philippines as of this moment.
Another thing that contributes to the success are the products that we're selling. SolidWorks is the best tool to help the manufacturing industry go to Industry 4.0, or what we call the smart manufacturing. From computer-aided design to simulation, data management and documentation, and pre-production machining. SolidWorks has the right tools for it.
Working in CompuTrends is a matter of give and take. Work hard, do your part, and you will be rewarded.
We differentiate ourselves from the competitors or other companies because we take pride in what we do, in the products that we sell, the solutions that we provide, knowing that at the end of the day, we help customers improve their products and their services.
CompuTrends was awarded multiple times already. The technical team is well certified in every field. We've grown from associate level to expert level. So I can say we've got you covered.
It brought out a sense of fulfillment when we know that these tools help the customer, whether it be the academe or the commercial customers, to achieve their own successes. Thus, we're helping our customers to do better in their own industries.
Every year, we're able to grow the business and stand as the #1 and major partner of SolidWorks here in the Philippines. I believe that the opportunities is endless. So I hope that the company will look after expanding the business to grow more and control the market.
I hope and pray that CompuTrends will grow bigger, help more customers, and achieve their goals.
Currently, we're doing manufacturing solutions, and then we can see that in the future there's Industry 4.0, there's additive manufacturing. We keep an eye on these new technologies so that we can try to adapt and provide the customers exactly what they need, the solutions that they are looking for to ultimately help them improve their services.
We cannot stay stagnant and let somebody else take the opportunities that come along. Teamwork is no doubt the best way to achieve success.
The future of CompuTrends is as bright as the future of manufacturing in the Philippines. 5 to 10 years down the road, we see the manufacturing sector in the Philippines booming and moving into Industry 4.0. They will be needing the right tools to move into a paperless environment. CompuTrends will then be at the forefront, leading the charge for smarter manufacturing by providing the complete engineering solution and trainings needed by engineers. We have withstood countless challenges and will still continue to grow and put one step forward in this ever-evolving industry.
Moving forward is always challenging. We know we still have a lot to do, but with the constant support of our business partners, we believe we can achieve more in the next 25 years.
Together into the future.
Good afternoon. Now we will proceed to our afternoon session. So what's new in SOLIDWORKS 2022? To know more, let's tune in to our next speaker, Ms. Joy Cervantes, Computrends Applications Engineer.
This year, we feature a long-time customer in the Netherlands, U-Boat Works. This fall, they are launching their Nemo submersible. It is one of the most sophisticated pieces of underwater tech available to consumers. It's an award-winning and revolutionary design and personalized for individual use. We are so proud to be part of their innovation, as well as your next great product. For now, sit back and take in everything new in SOLIDWORKS 2022. At the high level, let's take a look at SOLIDWORKS 2022. On the surface and on deeper dive. The high-level theme for SOLIDWORKS 2022 are Work Smarter, Work Faster, Work Together. Let's start with Work Smarter. We have the hybrid modeling that combines the advantages of mesh data with the accuracy of parametric features to streamline your part design. Configuration table. Generate integrated tables based on existing variations to generate and manage configurations. Component patterns. Pattern-driven placement of assembly components generates seed and instances more intelligently. Geometric Tolerance UI. Redesigned GD&T experience lets you work faster and more intuitively to define your most complex requirements. Stud Wizard. Generate external threads, including new cosmetic graphics and callout annotation. Work faster. New shortcuts, Command Search and Q key. Search is integrated to S key shortcut menu and Q reveals component reference geometry on demand. Open Detailing Mode Drawing from LDR. Jump from an LDR assembly to the associated in detailing mode without resolving any components. Open assemblies faster. Dramatically improve performance when opening, closing, and saving. This includes fully resolved and LDR sub-assemblies. Quick Mate Toolbar. Fast and simple to build your assemblies and make final adjustments to assembly constraints. Expanded use of detailing mode. Add new standard view and whole tables, and open any drawing to detailing mode, regardless of when it was last saved. Work together. New administrative image types and options. New types allow you to deploy SOLIDWORKS installations remotely, and new options allow for long-awaited client installation. And now, let's see what's in SOLIDWORKS 2022 Deeper Dive. We have the user experience, hybrid modeling, structure systems, assembly performance, assembly features, drawings, import, graphics, administration. User experience. SOLIDWORKS 2022 helps you be more productive with thoughtful user experience enhancements. In SOLIDWORKS 2022, Command Search is integrated into the S key shortcut menu. You can even have SOLIDWORKS show you its location for future reference. The position and orientation of the thrusters has been precisely calculated, so mating to a coordinate system would be a good strategy. In 2022, coordinate systems can be defined using specific numeric values, which makes the placement of the second thruster a snap. Origin visibility is currently turned off to reduce clutter on the screen. With 2022, the new Q key keyboard shortcut allows you to quickly turn on the assembly or component reference geometry such as planes, coordinate systems, and origins. Coordinate systems have visually and functionally changed as well. Their axes, planes, and even the point itself can be used to create sketches, section views, and more. These thrusters need to be mirrored. Commonly used tools like these are conveniently added to the shortcut bar with one click. And the new Q key shortcut works even while creating features. These bubbles appear throughout the system options and give you more insight into the setting. Dismiss messages have always been easy to show again but were sometimes truncated. Now, hovering over an item reveals the whole message, making it easy to determine if you'd like to show it again. Notification pop-up like this reminder to save have been unified in style and appearance. When you need to collect a project and all reference components, there's no better tool than Pack and Go. In 2022, you now see a progress bar giving you an indication as to how long the process will take, which is especially useful for larger assemblies. The most user-friendly 3D CAD software in the world is now even easier to use with these valuable additions to the user experience. Access every command from the S key shortcut menu. Position and orientation can be defined numerically. The Q key shows planes, origins, and coordinate systems. Get more information when you hover over the eye bubble icon. Read the full truncated message. Notification style has been unified and new informative message bars are introduced. No longer if pack and go is processing or stalled. Hybrid modeling. Designers demand the ability to create manufacturable products using an ever-increasing variety of file formats. SOLIDWORKS 2022 makes this easier than ever with new enhancements for Mesh BREF formats and tools that help you view and edit critical product information. This ball valve equipped with the lockout-tagout feature is perfect for this control panel, but the handle is too plain to be incorporated in a luxury product like the Nemo. The supplier provided their files in Mesh BREF format. In SOLIDWORKS 2022, working with these files is just like working with native geometry, thanks to the new hybrid modeling capabilities. The handle needs a slot for a lock. Now in 2022, Hole Wizard slot length can be defined by arctangent or centers. Also, when positioning the slot, the tab key toggles between vertical and horizontal orientation. Manufacturing this handle will require draft. Bidirectional parting line draft would be the most appealing. In SOLIDWORKS 2022, you can now create draft in both directions when using a parting line rather than having to create two separate draft features. This mesh file contains 3 bodies, but the manufacturers needs access to the individual components. Now in SOLIDWORKS 2022, Pack and Go recognizes the references created when using the save bodies and split part commands. This way you can choose which files you need without having to find them manually in Windows Explorer. Section views are a great way to inspect components, but sometimes a suitable plane doesn't exist. Now you can specify a section view from any cylindrical face, conical face, or axis. These 22mm cut threads are useful for rapid prototyping. The new Stud Wizard is a great choice here as it automatically recognizes the diameter of the boss but still provides a list of different thread sizes and pitches to use. You can even create an undercut with full control over the dimensions. In SOLIDWORKS 2022, configuration-specific properties have been separated into 2 tabs: Configuration Properties and Property Summary. In the first tab, property information is added. Now you can choose which configuration they applied to using the drop-down. The Property Summary tab provides a useful way to compare configurations based on a custom property. Designers sometimes have no choice of the files they receive from a supplier, but still need to support the design through to several different manufacturing methods. SOLIDWORKS 2022 provides the tools you need to get the job done fast and efficiently while providing improved visibility to critical product information. Directly edit Mesh BREF bodies just like you would a native SOLIDWORKS part. Can now be defined using arc centers or arc tangents. Tab key toggles orientation. Add draft in 2 directions when using a parting line. Now recognizes the resultant bodies from the split part and save bodies command. Easily section about an axis. Create a stud from an existing cylindrical boss or make one on the fly. Easier than ever to add and edit properties. Structure systems. 2022 is no exception with enhancements to secondary members, the introduction of connection elements, and more. This vertical post will be carrying a heavy compressive and bending load, so it will need extra support. Creating multiple secondary members is fast in SOLIDWORKS 2022, now that you can select a point and multiple bodies. All corner treatments are just as intuitive to define as they have been in the past, giving you full control over the end result. Also new to SOLIDWORKS this year is the ability to define or insert connection elements. This legs requires a base plate, so the cradle can be attached to the floor. Just select the member and the plate is automatically centered at the end. These forklift lifting channels may need to be replaced if damaged, so a connection elements is perfect for this situation. Simply select the faces of the members, then use the convenient member planes, which reveal themselves automatically to center the element. Gussets and end caps are also now supported for structural members in SOLIDWORKS 2022. Mirroring features and components is a very commonly used function. In SOLIDWORKS 2022, you can mirror across two planes or faces. No longer will operations like this require two separate mirror features. SOLIDWORKS introduced the ability to create an edge flange on the circular edge of a non-planar base in 2021. This has been improved to allow you to edit the flange profile directly inside the Property Manager so that you can specify the exact flange length you want. Structure Systems is a powerful but flexible tool. With these new enhancements to secondary members, connection elements, mirroring and sheet metal, creating frames and structures is easier than ever. Quickly create multiple secondary structural members from a point. Define and insert components used to bolt members together. No longer just for weldments, now supported in structural members. Reduce the number of mirror features in your part. Edit profiles for flanges created with the circular edge of a non-planar base. Assembly performance. SOLIDWORKS 2022 offers faster ways to access your design from the start. Large Design Review Mode introduced in a previous release provides a lightning-fast way to open your large assemblies with very few limitations. The large and complex 6031 component Nemo submersible from U-Boat Works opens in merely 13 seconds, allowing you to get to work faster. New for 2022 is the ability to easily open drawings from a large design review assembly in detailing mode from the right mouse menu. Detailing mode is an extremely efficient way to both open and work on your existing drawing documents. Like opening the large assembly of the Nemo, the drawing is opened rather quickly as well in only 21 seconds. Detailing mode is a fully interactive way to work with large drawings that have already had their views created. In this environment, you can continue detailing your design, adding dimensions, notes, tables, and more. The ability to quickly access drawings from large design review mode in this way will streamline how you work with large complex designs. Additionally, in 2022, you can open sub-assemblies from large design review mode in this lightweight format as well. This ensures that you're not loading any unnecessary information that's not currently needed. Whenever you want access to the fully resolved models, you can choose to open them from the same right mouse menu. Assemblies can now be opened fully resolved faster than previous releases. When working with large design review mode, you can now open the corresponding drawing in detailing mode and any sub-assemblies in LDR. Assembly features. You can always resolve an assembly that is already open in large design review mode. Moving components is now easier in SOLIDWORKS 2022. When selected from the Feature Manager tree, you're now presented with a triad that makes it extremely simple to get a component into just the correct spot with controls for X, Y, Z, and rotation all at your fingertips. The Quick Mates toolbar in 2022 also gives you more control by presenting you with the option to make adjustments before adding a mate, such as the alignment. This is also true when adding circular type mates, where you will be given the opportunity to lock the rotation of them before confirming. This new ability to add this extra control while mating with the Quick Mates toolbar makes it fast and simple to quickly build your assemblies. The intelligent pattern-driven component patterns get even smarter in SOLIDWORKS 2022. When you choose a component to pattern, SOLIDWORKS will always choose that component's location as the seed for determining how to create and position the other instances. Even if you change the location of the component to a different location, the pattern still assumes that the component you are patterning is in the seed position. This means it's much easier to take advantage of the existing patterns and hole wizard features to quickly position multiple instances of components such as hardware and rapidly populate your assemblies. Configurations are a powerful way to create alternate versions of parts and assemblies all within a single document. You can choose to have instances of components included or excluded from different versions of the design. You can also choose to use alternate configurations of other components in each configuration. These possibilities are endless. New for SOLIDWORKS 2022 is the new configuration table. This table makes it much easier to both create and manage configurations. From the table, you can add new versions to your design, and you can also choose to toggle the suppression state of different components on and off. You can specify which version of components to use in each configurations. The controls make it easy to see your changes as you're working as well. If you make changes to the configuration manually, such as suppressing components that weren't included before, they will be added to the table as well. The configuration table also has filters to make it easier to focus on what's important. You may want to ensure that the custom properties for each configuration are unique to each new version of the assembly. When looking at the bill of materials, there will be cases when components in the design should not be included. This option can be controlled from the component properties in the assembly to specify this. However, this can become time-consuming for parts that regularly should not be included. New for SOLIDWORKS 2022 is a new configuration option at the component level where you can specify that a component should have this option enabled by default, saving you the time from having to change this each time the component is used. SOLIDWORKS 2022 introduces a wide variety of performance and usability improvements to ensure that you can focus on the engineering of your designs and less time determining how to manipulate them. Selecting a component now presents a triad for easier movement in the graphics area. Quick Mates now gives the option to flip alignment and lock rotation before finishing. Automatically determines the seed instance of a pattern-driven pattern. New native table type for creating and managing configurations that does not require Microsoft Excel. New configuration setting that specified if a component should be excluded from bill of materials by default. Drawings. Companies like SOLIDWORKS need to build it right the first time. That means clearly communicating through SOLIDWORKS drawings. And sometimes these files get huge. You can open even your largest prints in just seconds and work on them without the overhead of loading any parts or assemblies, or even having them on your machine. Add and edit notes, snap in a missing balloon, organize sheets, add dimensions, set tolerances. New in 2022, you can insert whole tables and standard views from the view palette. When you're done, you can save, even print in a completely accurate PDF. What about older drawings that haven't been accessed in years? In 2022, SOLIDWORKS has extended the ability to open any prior version drawing right to detailing mode. So what else is new with drawings? How about a new in-context menu? This pop-up lets you toggle a circular dimension, diameter, radius, or linear. For turn parts, the new symmetric linear diameter dimension will come in handy. These are double dimensions which can apply in a single click to a silhouette edge or in batch with multiple axis mode. This new annotation type allows for a clean section view by eliminating redundant leader lines. Geometric dimensioning and tolerancing allows functional definition of component features and allowances, so it can clearly illustrate manufacturing intent. SOLIDWORKS 2022 introduces a brand new interface to define geometric tolerance indicators. In a design like this, I have many unique weldment parts, each with its own cut list. This is a rich data. With SOLIDWORKS 2022, the detailed cut list option is available for bill of materials of all types. This means you can aggregate multiple cut lists into an assembly BOM. New in 2022, the flat pattern view is available, and there's a new option to toggle bend lines visibility, increasing your ability to automate documentation of sheet metal parts. Proper documentation is a key component of bringing your designs to life. Add clarity to your drawings, share your content, and finish this task faster with SOLIDWORKS 2022. Add standard views, hold tables, and work faster by opening any year's drawings too. Flip between radius, diameter, linear within context. Use tab key to choose before you place. New dimension type gives cleaner views of complex turn part diameters. A brand new, easier to use toolset to document GTOL indicators in the latest industry standards. Flexibility to promote and show weldments cut list in any type of assembly bill of materials. Automate creation of sheet metal flat pattern and trimetric or dimetric views. Import. When collaborating with others performing design work focused on facilities, often you need to share your design data using alternate file formats like IFC. SOLIDWORKS 2022 has focused on improving both the efficiency and reliability of saving IFC file formats out for other design tools to leverage. Additionally, 2022 has improved its flexibility when reading IFC files as well. Now, when you open an IFC file, you can choose to filter specific object types to import, avoiding the need to open unnecessary geometry, and focus on just the information you need to work with. All of this means the imported files both open faster but also do not contain overly complex geometry for the specific design task you need to perform when working with IFC data. Also new for SOLIDWORKS 2022 is the ability to better support the export of the XF and DWG file formats from part files. Components often contain color information that is important for manufacturing processes, such as the color of sketches, bend lines, and other information. This is extremely valuable for downstream operations where colors can represent different manufacturing process or parameters for NC tool equipment. SOLIDWORKS 2022 has improved the way you can collaborate with others by improving the overall import and export experience to various file formats. IFC file exported from SOLIDWORKS have higher quality. You can now filter and choose which objects to import with IFC files. Support colors for DXF or DWG files created from part files. Import thousands of surfaces or solid bodies without long delays. Graphics. Cosmetic and appearance changes happens regularly throughout the design process. Understanding and updating these changes should happen regardless of when or how you open your files. SOLIDWORKS 2022 now automatically resolves lightweight components that have had graphical or appearance changes regardless if any features have changed since the components were last saved. This ensures that your components will always appear correctly. SOLIDWORKS introduced a unique and simplified way to incorporate complex textures within your design in a previous release. By leveraging unique appearances on faces, bodies, or components, textures can be created on these surfaces to generate complex geometry quickly. SOLIDWORKS 2022 delivers increased performance and responsiveness when creating these oftentimes complex and highly detailed textures, meaning you can use them in more places without sacrificing performance. Another graphical change in SOLIDWORKS 2022 is the introduction of texture-based cosmetic threads. These new cosmetic threads, beyond looking great, make it much clearer to understand which components have threads on them. These threads will be used for any type of feature that includes cosmetic threads as well, from manually created threads to the newly stud feature and of course the whole wizard. Finally, performance is always critical to saving you time. SOLIDWORKS 2022 has increased the frame rate when rotating parts and assemblies with silhouette edges by over 10%, saving you time with every single zoom, pan, and rotate. Correct graphics and textures are shown for components that are loaded lightweight. Graphics have been completely redesigned for clarity and performance. Faster and more refined with better detail. No longer CPU dependent. Increase overall FPS by 40% when working with assemblies. And last is the administration. Administrative images create tailor-made installation packages from the source SOLIDWORKS installation files. SOLIDWORKS 2022 brings exciting new enhancement to this process that makes deployment more powerful, flexible, and organized. SOLIDWORKS 2022 offers two new options for deploying administrative images: Remote Client and Compressed. The Remote Client administrative image type was created specifically for remote users. The compressed administrative image contains all of the same components of the standard image. Staying organized is key to a successful deployment scheme. SOLIDWORKS 2022 allows you to create multiple nested groups that reflect your company's preferred hierarchy. Drag and drop makes rearranging items easy and convenient. Most users won't need these packages to be installed, so we uncheck them in the global settings. However, some users will need access to the SOLIDWORKS PDM server. Now, in SOLIDWORKS 2022, we can even create a vault view after installation. The electrical engineers will need the SOLIDWORKS electrical client installed. Because of the nested structure of the options editor, this is done by checking a single box for the whole group. Now, in SOLIDWORKS 2022, the user interface gives a clearer indication of what electrical products will be installed. These tabs reflect the nested structure of the Setup tab, making it convenient to deploy to the correct users or groups. SOLIDWORKS 2022 makes creating, editing, and deploying administrative images easy and powerful with better end-to-end support for software packages, improved organizational tools, and flexible new image types. Two new administrative image types give you more flexible deployment. Multiple nested groups reflect your company's organizational structure. Automatically set up the SOLIDWORKS PDM Vault view after installation. Makes it clear what's being installed and removes non-relevant fields. SOLIDWORKS 2022 features many enhancements to help you work smarter, work faster, and work together. We have focused on quality and robustness so your tools are more reliable than ever. And of course, many new features you won't want to live without. You take what you already know and love with SOLIDWORKS and supercharge it with all of the SOL system's best technology. So you work smarter, work faster, work together. If you'd like to learn more about how SOLIDWORKS can help you, your team, or your company, visit our website or reach out to us as your local reseller today. Thank you!
So most of the SOLIDWORKS 2022 enhancements mentioned were suggested by you, our SOLIDWORKS users, as we really want to simplify your design needs. So thank you for that, Ms. Joy. Next up is Ms. Melanie Garma, Computrends Applications Engineer.
This is the future of design is collaboration, and our feature product is BioDAP. BioDAP is a company that designs, manufactures, and distributes those high-performance, lower-limbed prosthetic components that are used for action sports and other similar activities. And the goal of this session is to give more information about how 3D experience works and how it can help to increase collaboration, improve execution, and accelerate innovation anytime and anywhere, because this is really a great cloud-based solution that we are presenting you right now. But first, let's watch this video.
Your business runs on information, and as a product developer, you need more than the best design software. Connecting everyone in your business with real-time information, whenever and wherever needed, is key to your success. Instead of using an assortment of disconnected tools, imagine one unified, secure platform connecting stakeholders and their real-time data with product development solutions. A place where ideas can be vetted, plans can be applied, potential solutions can be tested, and product designs can be optimized, all without leaving the collaborative space. A space where data management is built in and software updates are automatic so you can focus on what's most important to your business. SOLIDWORKS now offers not only the best product development tools in the business with new sub-D modeling capabilities, but now provides a fully collaborative 3D experience platform that connects your people to the right development tools, to real-time information when they need to make informed decisions. The future of your business is collaborative, and so is the new 3D Experience collaborative platform empowering your business success. Unleash the true power of your teams today.
In that video, we try to emphasize those disconnected applications that we are using right now and put them all together in one huge and powerful platform, which is the 3D Experience platform. And also with that, we would like to demonstrate the 3D Experience SOLIDWORKS and combine the ease of use of SOLIDWORKS with the power of other tools and applications in our 3D Experience platform. Here, we are going to connect our SOLIDWORKS to the platform, and these are the benefits that we can enjoy having the 3D Experience SOLIDWORKS. First, our desktop SOLIDWORKS can now be connected to the cloud, and once connected, you can now enjoy the secure data and the product lifecycle management on a collaborative 3D Experience cloud platform. You can also enjoy using the browser-based parametric and subdivision modeling applications that are also available in the platform. If you want to present a photorealistic visualization of your designs, it is also available in our platform. And of course, you can predict your product performance also in our platform. Moreover, all installations are directly from the 3D Experience platform, and with that, it's an easier deployment for you. You are always on the latest version, and if there are critical fixes or are automatically pushed into the cloud, no complex admin images or network deployments needed, and integrated secure cloud backup and storage are included. Next, let's take a look at the capabilities in a more detailed way by focusing on a design that comes from a SOLIDWORKS customer, which is Biodapt. To keep things simple, let's focus on two engineers, specifically on how they can collaborate together using the tools in 3D Experience SOLIDWORKS to modify an existing design. So this is our assembly. This is what we call the MotoMe and the BF2 assembly. Let's begin with our first engineer. Let's call him Eric. Eric logs into the 3D Experience platform using his favorite web browser. Now, this is the dashboard for the Biodapt, wherein it can provide productivity tools that enables Eric to keep track of the design project information. Now, looking at the left side of the dashboard, you can see the community where he can keep track of the team's feedback about the project. Now, the 3D search helps them to focus on a particular assembly, which is the MotoMe and the BF2, and the 3D Play helps everyone to preview the SOLIDWORKS files. Now, Eric can view into the community that one of the designer suggests and gives feedback that they need to validate the range of motion around here, and also need to redesign and incorporate around here into the lower bracket. Now, for those of you who are on the webinar who haven't seen SolidWorks before, with SolidWorks, you can create design really fast. In this case, Eric decided to create a new bracket to redesign part of the motor knee assembly. Okay. So easily, Eric can finish a new bracket using those SolidWorks features. And then next, Eric needs to document the new bracket by creating 2D drawing. And with SolidWorks, you can easily do that, adding annotation. Yeah, very quick. And then after that, there's a capability for SolidWorks to copy features of the previous design. So in this case, there is already a lower bracket already existing. All he has to do is to redesign this. So by dragging and drop the old version of the lower bracket and copy the feature to the new design of the new bracket, so you can easily see the difference of the old version to the new version, and copying those features with using the SolidWorks features. And again, he needs to update the 2D drawing of the new bracket, and then of course Eric needs to upload the new version of the bracket. So you will notice there is a yellow icon as the status, meaning the file is not yet uploaded to the cloud. Simply by clicking save, Eric can easily upload the file to the cloud because his SolidWorks is already connected to the platform. And notice that the status changed, showing the green check icon indicating that the file is already uploaded to the cloud, and it creates a new revision 8.1. This is the out-of-the-box feature or tools with the 3D Experience platform. You already have the life cycle management without any installation from our IT guy. Now let's go back to the bracket redesign project. Eric simply drag and drop the part to the motor knee assembly, and Eric needs a shoulder screw. But instead of modeling the screw, he simply searches from the Teams parts library from the 3D Experience platform, and he can easily do that right from within the 3D Experience task pane in his SolidWorks, and simply selecting the right size and using a SmartMate technology, he can easily finish the new update of the assembly. If you remember back to the post in 3D Sim community, Eric was asked to check any interference or collision while the design is moved through its range of motion. So Eric, using the move component in SolidWorks and checking the collision, and while checking, it shows that there's a stop there, meaning there's a collision detected. So to solve that, Eric needs to change some dimension. He widened the gap on that part so that the collision will be resolved. Finally, Eric needs to update the assembly documentation, and to do this, he's going to search for and open the assembly drawing using the 3D Experience search in SolidWorks, and he's going to update the balloons to reference the new bracket. Now, while Eric is working, in this case, he can see the parts are released, and the parts he's changed are now flagged with yellow disk icon. As soon as Eric hits the save, the assembly drawing and all the changes of the parts are now saved to the cloud. So, with 3D Experience SolidWorks, you have the full history control, full revision control with the built-in design lifecycle management in our 3D Experience platform. You have seen how Eric used 3D Experience SolidWorks connected to the cloud to create and document the new bracket design. Now, let's take a look how Eric's colleague, Megan, uses some of the capabilities of the 3D Experience SolidWorks to collaborate to the BioDAP design project. Starting in Megan's own 3D Experience dashboard, she can see the design community, and she noticed that Pete, her project manager, posted and asked help to design a new linkage and a cover for the BF2 foot. This one. So, while Megan is working outside the office and using her laptop, she can actually use the XDesign application to design the linkage requested by Pete. XDesign is an application available for the 3D creator role, and using the XDesign, the interface, the commands, and the features are very similar to SolidWorks. So it will be very easy for Megan to create the link that Pete requested. Now, still working on her laptop, Megan minimizes the design app and switch to her collaborative task to create 2 new tasks. She created task to create or to finish the 4 linkage, wherein she added the description that she created the link in XDesign and make it a 4-bar linkage, and define the estimated duration for 2 hours and assign it to Eric. And also, Megan can attach the specific files needed for Eric to finish the task, like the BF2 foot, including the link she created using the XDesign. Okay. And then another task, she added to create the cover for the BF2 foot, add description again, and she defined to use the X shape to create the cover, assign it to Eric, again attach the files, the specific assembly for this task. So making sure that Eric will have an easier way to look for the files needed to finish the task. So you have seen how Megan, working on a web browser on her mobile device, and she was able to create a new linkage part, and also she was able to create a couple of tasks for Eric to complete the BF2 foot. Now, let's see how all these different tools seamlessly work together in 3D Experience SolidWorks by checking in back with Eric. So, we are now back in 3D Experience SolidWorks with Eric, and using the 3D Experience task pane inside SolidWorks, right there, Eric can easily open the collaborative task so he can see the tasks that are assigned to him, and to get started by simply dragging the task to the in work to notify Megan that the task has been started and going directly to the attachment, Eric can easily open the assembly. Okay. And including the link which was created by Megan using the X design. Alright. Now, using SOLIDWORKS, Eric can easily attach the link to the BF2 foot, and by using the mirror component, right, Eric can easily finish the 4-bar linkage which was requested by Pete, the project manager. And that looks good, right? Now, Eric wants to make sure he saves the changes to the 3D Experience platform, but he didn't have the ownership of the assembly before he made the changes to this part. So he is prompted to do so. This is important because it stops multiple people working on the same files at the same time, and a situation where somebody accidentally overwrite a colleague's changes. So now Eric can now tag his task as completed. Now, Eric could have created the cover using traditional surface modeling techniques in SOLIDWORKS, but with the 3D Experience SOLIDWORKS, he has access to the 3D Sculptor role that includes the X-Shape application. Eric can easily switch from SOLIDWORKS to XDesign and now to X-Shape. By simply starting with a basic primitive, Eric can quickly create the shape he wants by pushing and pulling the design, just like that, right? Well, you can actually think of this as a virtual clay model. And the beauty of working with this way is that you don't need to be a surface modeling expert to create complex organic shapes like this. And also, this is one of the browser-based modeling application inside the 3D Experience. Now that the design is complete, Eric needs to update the rest of the team to get their feedback. Back in Eric's dashboard, Eric opens the finished BF2 foot using 3D Play. 3D Play is a great way for everyone to view design on the cloud, and Eric adds some notes using the 3D markup tool, like that one. Okay. And when finished, Eric posts a screenshot in their design community where the rest of the team members can comment and give their feedback. Okay, that was a lot to cover, but you have seen in that example how 3D Experience SOLIDWORKS helped Eric create a new bracket design using 3D Experience SOLIDWORKS, and with the built-in data management, he was able to keep track of the revision and the life cycle of the design. Next, you saw Megan was able to work on a mobile device with 3D Creator to model a new linkage part, and then set a couple of design tasks for Eric. And then finally, in the last part, you saw Eric was able to use linkage part from 3D Creator to his SOLIDWORKS assembly, and then quickly create a cover using the browser-based free-form modeling tools using 3D Sculptor. So in summary, I think we would all agree that the future of business is collaborative. With 3D Experience SolidWorks, you can now connect the right people with the real-time information and the right tools on one unified platform to make a better decision faster. And if you want to create a photo quality content of your design for presentation purposes in the fastest and easiest way possible, you can also do it with 3D Experience SolidWorks. And also, if you want some help to guide you through design decision and improve product performance and quality, this is done virtually to reduce the number of physical prototypes needed. So this is how, as you can see, this is how a product simulation in 3D Experience SolidWorks. Well, that's the end of our session about the 3D Experience SolidWorks featuring the BioDapt product. You can visit this site to get more information about this topic. And if you want to ask some questions or clarifications or any feedback, you can email us to the following email addresses. Again, thank you so much.
And that is how you collaborate, folks. Thank you so much for that, Miss Melanie. Next up is Mr. A3 Antonio, Computrend's Senior Technical Manager.
Today, I will talk about Dassault System SIMULIA product, SIMULIA Abacus, the Power Portfolio. Before I start with SIMULIA Abacus, I'd like to introduce to you the company behind SIMULIA, the Dassault Systems. Dassault Systems stands for the 3D Experience Company. As you can see, we have more than 13,000 passionate people across the globe that are at the heart of the company. A large R&D team connected across 54 laboratories, delivering simultaneously combined softwares for our 3D Experience solution. Dassault Systems has the largest PLM market share with 190,000 customers in 12 industries worldwide. A fundamental aspect of 3DS is partnering with the client who are leaders in their own industry segments, typically leaders in the innovation and on the cutting edge of technology in order to answer tomorrow's market needs. Our ecosystem of 10,000 selected partners increases our collective knowledge in the areas of sales and services, software development, education, and social development. SIMULIA is one of Dassault Systems' brand to simulate products, nature, and life. So meron pa siya mga ibang brands like SolidWorks, okay, DraftSight, and others. So we have 1,050 employees worldwide, which is located in Rhode Island, with an additional 12 R&D location, focus on deepening the capability we deliver in our product portfolios. We have a very large user community, over 150,000 users, covering all industries, many countries, and nearly all roles who benefit from simulation that powers innovation. So, let's talk about SIMULIA's foundation. It is obviously Abacus, the world's technology leading suite of finite element analysis software for realistic simulation. We provide the most powerful, complete solution for both routine and sophisticated engineering problems across the full spectrum of industrial application. So kung makikita nyo, we have from linear to nonlinear, to implicit and explicit dynamics, to contact analysis, hanggang co-simulation composites. Meron tayo dyan. Okay? Abacus can perform simulation from basic linear to highly advanced nonlinear multiphysics large assembly simulation. Typically, our customers start with simple models and increase complexity, model size, and physics as they grow confident in their simulation result and increase their expertise and most importantly, find value in the simulation. Our simulation technology is a multi-purpose simulation tool that serves 12 different industries. To name just a few, we have the transportation and mobility, we have the aerospace and defense, high-tech or the electronic sector, life sciences. Those are some of the industries that we cater to. Okay? What's all about the power or portfolio? Let's have a look back to the beginning of Abacus and the early times of simulation. Abacus has been founded by 3 founders in 1978 in Rhode Island, USA. So, as you can see, medyo matagal na. It's older than me, believe it or not. Okay? So, Abacus joined Dassault Systems in 2005 to become a realistic simulation brand, which is SIMULIA. Since then, our Abacus technology has been heavily gone through an evolution process. Also, SIMULIA brand has evolved with time. We acquired different companies with amazing technologies and talented people. Like in 2008, Ingenious, we acquired it with EyeSight. We acquired FE Design with Tosca Structure and Tosca Fluid in 2013. At the same time, Safe Technology was added to SIMULIA product or to the power portfolio in 2013. So, from solve to innovate. Of course, we want to solve it, of course, for us to be able to have innovation in our products. In the beginning of virtual physics simulation was mainly used for virtual testing and validation of manually created design concepts. The design obtained by the experience of skilled engineers have been virtually tested before moving forward to a real prototype and expensive workbench testing. With the increasing power of simulation, the full potential of realistic simulation is going to be revealed when using simulation consequently through the development process. Not only test your design, let your simulation help you to engineer the best possible design suitable for your application. Like on this video on the right, okay, here we see an engineering task to design a flow splitter equally distributing a flow from 1 inlet to 3 outflows. Instead of manually creating different geometries and testing them by simulation, use a topology optimization to let you find the perfect geometry to fulfill your requirements. Would you ever have envisioned such a design? So usually we trial and error. Okay, but this time there's a tool that can help us to visualize more the design and we can able to kumbaga i-optimize natin. Okay? Let us help you with the power of the portfolio to move from solve to innovate, to create innovative designs. Okay. Let simulation power innovation. Broaden your innovation toolset to take simulation upfront in your product development process. Start your design process in conceptual optimization, continue with detailed design optimization, add fatigue and durability to predict your component lifetime, and integrate your CAE tools to automate your proven workflows to scale and repeat your engineering successes. All of the tools are available within the power of the portfolio. We have the Abacus, a proven finite element analysis technology. We have EyeSight, a process integration and design optimization capabilities, TOSCA, a structural and fluid flow optimization for conceptual and detailed design, and FP-Safe, a fatigue and durability tool to predict and analyze your product life. It's not about a set of different technologies. It's about the combination of technologies to reveal the full potential of the power portfolio technologies. Get the full potential through combined application of interoperable state-of-the-art technologies. Our technologies are interoperable and their value for your engineering process increase with their possible combination. Let's talk about business value using the power portfolio. It's not about just have a set of technologies bundled in a unified license scheme. It's about interoperable technologies with coordinated release, schedule, and updates. So we also have flexibility, which one license pool, so you can have less often running of missing license, more homogeneous token usage throughout the whole development process. Also, scalability, which more token allows for technology combination and higher parallelization for faster turnaround. And openness, integration of third-party software are applicable for this. Instead of pure Abacus usage, now go ahead with iSight and automate your standard engineering process, including third-party tools to easily repeat your proven processes. And less organizational and IT efforts to manage your CAE technologies. So let's have a look at the values of the power portfolio technologies offer. First, realistic simulation, the foundation of SIMULIA. It offers linear and nonlinear finite element analysis. It has the implicit and explicit dynamics. We have contact analysis, fracture, composite, and cost simulation. Next is high-performance computing. Realistic simulation is valuable, true, or HPC to achieve rapid turnarounds even for large-scale analysis. We also have the process integration and design optimization. It automates and shares engineering processes. It has the capability to integrate multiple tools, parametric design optimization, and you can have your robustness analysis. We also do or cater the values of non-parametric optimization. We have the topology, okay, which is the structural topology, sizing, shape, bid optimization. We can also calculate for fluid topology optimization and others. One advantage of the SIMULIA portfolio is it can be integrated with CAD systems, such as CATIA, SOLIDWORKS, and other CAD systems. We can also do fatigue and durability analysis, which can predict the life of your products. So why do we need more than Abacus? What is the benefit of moving to simulation-driven design creation tools? So, like example, NAFEMS has conducted a simulation capability survey asking to name the CAE technologies with most positive impact on their organization's business today. You'll find all major technologies on the left, like linear static and all kinds of nonlinear capabilities as contact and material behavior. Another question has been asked, okay, on which CAE technologies would provide benefit if this would be being applied and would be applied more consequent in their organization. At top of this list is optimization and fracture and fatigue at number 2. These are the technologies being underutilized. They would like to apply these technologies to support their daily engineering work to create innovative product solution more easily. If you have a look at overall list of CAE technologies being asked for, you will realize that all of these are offered by SIMULIA. We want to offer our technology as easy and scalable as possible. That's why we deliver most of these solutions as part of the Power portfolio. Let's have a very short overview about the Power portfolio technologies. First, Abacus, world's technology leading suite of finite element analysis software, which we can do realistic simulation with FEA and multiphysics, complete solution for vast spectrum of industrial application, complex materials, assembly, contact, fracture, and failure, and rapid turnaround with high-performance computing. We also have the EyeSight, which automates design, exploration, and optimization. It accelerates product development, automates simulation process flow, open component framework, extensive library of design exploration tools. Then we also have TOSCA, which can optimize structural design and fluid flow system. So you can get innovative designs, you can accelerate product development, realistic optimization result considering nonlinearities, full design freedom for your design optimization, and seamless integration with the leading FEA and CFD solvers. And lastly, we have the FE-Safe durability analysis software for finite element models. It reduces product recalls and warranty costs, validate design and test programs, improve correlation between the test and analysis, seamless integration also with leading FEA solvers. So, Abacus. Okay? Let's talk about a little on Abacus, a realistic simulation. Abacus can perform simulation from basic linear to highly advanced nonlinear multiphysics large assembly simulation. We cover all industries from consumer packaged goods, to life sciences, aerospace and defense, automotive and transportation, high-tech, architectural, industrial equipment, and energy. What are the key drivers and differentiators for Abacus? It's finite element and multiphysics. So we can do linear and nonlinear. It has also complex materials, model preparation and result interpretation, complex assemblies, contact fracture and failure, and high-performance computing. EyeSight is a process integration and design optimization. So why do we need EyeSight, or why EyeSight? Like this, we have a testimonial from one of the customer, Baker Hughes. Before using EyeSight, 2 months of analysis had been required to ascertain an acceptable geometry. With EyeSight, the development period was reduced to 2 days. So, laking ano nun, from 2 months to 2 days. So, what are the key drivers and differentiators for EyeSight? So, it integrates disparate simulation tools without programming, automate simulation process flow, optimize design with advanced technologies, improve efficiency, accelerate product designs, reduce manual errors, and analysis for many more alternatives. So, yun yung mga samples ng what are the key drivers for EyeSight. So, now let's talk about TOSCA, the optimization suite. TOSCA optimization suite consists of several different optimization modules to solve different specific optimization tasks. One of them is TOSCA structure topology. It is an optimization solution to find in an early product development phase optimized design concept, like for example, with maximum stiffness or minimum weight. We have the TOSCA structure sizing. It allows to reduce the mass through optimized sheet thickness. We also have TOSCA structure shape that is intended for a later product development phase to optimize existing design and to improve product performance by slightly changing the shape of the surface. This reduces the local stress peaks and thus increase durability. We also have the TOSCA structure bead, which allows to increase the stiffness or eigenfrequency by adding beads to structures or to sheet structures. And lastly, we have the TOSCA fluid topology, which offers topology optimization capabilities to obtain the optimized channel flow with reduced pressure drop. So what are the key drivers for Tosca? It is fast, it is reliable, and innovative. So let's talk about FESafe, a durability analysis software tool for finite element models. So what would be the benefit if you're going to have FESafe in your company? It can help you to accurately identify the fatigue hotspot. It can optimize your designs to use for less material. It can reduce the product recalls and warranty costs. It helps you to validate your designs and test programs. It improves the correlation between the test and analysis. It can reduce the prototype test times or speed up the analysis time, thereby reducing man-time hours. When developing FESafe, these are the key drivers that we believe differentiate the FESafe from other fatigue codes. With FESafe, accuracy is the key. And that is the power portfolio from SIMULIA. We have Abacus, iSight, Tosca, and FESafe. I'd like to close in a video, and let's watch this. And I'd like to thank you and keep safe. Bye.
Thank you, Mr. A3, for bringing the power of the SIMULIA portfolio to life. Next up is Ms. May Di Maculangan, Computrends Applications Engineer.
For today, I will be discussing DraftSight, offering more for less. Computer-aided design has been around for a long time, and DWG is still the most popular format for 2D drawings. But has it really changed all that much in 40 years to help you be more productive? DraftSight has a similar capabilities and a familiar interface and has more flexible licensing. So here, I will discuss to you about DraftSight. So DraftSight overview. So DraftSight has a professional grade 2D design and drafting. It is serving a worldwide market since 2011. It has over 200,000 clients worldwide and has minimal learning curve for the CAD designers and have flexible licensing options. DraftSight also creates and edits any kind of 2D drawing. It has a familiar interface and commands. It is localized in 14 languages and support for drawing standards and also has support for block and symbol libraries. So you could also customize the user interface and has a comprehensive API. DraftSight licenses and packages flexibility. So here are some of the portfolio of DraftSight. We have the DraftSight Enterprise, wherein this is good for individuals or teams requiring cost-effective alternative to the other CAD. DraftSight Enterprise also has essential 2D design and drafting. It has an image vectorization. It has a drawing compare and smart dimensioning. So DraftSight also has APIs and auto-list support. DraftSight Enterprise is available for network licensing. It can be perpetual and has full technical support. Another is the DraftSight Enterprise Plus. The DraftSight Enterprise Plus is also for individuals or teams that requires a cost-effective alternative to other CAD. So it has the features of the DraftSight Enterprise plus the 2D constraints, 3D DWG design, and has an import or an export STL and SAT files. Also, this is available for network licensing, perpetual, and has a full technical support. So we also have DraftSight 3D Experience DraftSight. Here, this is for teams with 2D CAD data management needs. It also includes the DraftSight Enterprise Plus features. So the installation and licensing is managed by the 3D Experience platform. DraftSight is a named user licensing. It has a cloud data management and offers a full technical support. So the DraftSight Enterprise, you could have the 2D DWG design. So it has a legacy drawing support, the list routines, which is also available on other CAD. So it can be in DraftSight Enterprise, you could also use the list routines here. And it has a PDF import and export. It also offers power tools, auto dimension, and image tracer. While the DraftSight Enterprise Plus, it has all the DraftSight professional features, the 2D constraints, the 3D modeling, 3D meshing, and dynamic block supports. So the DraftSight looks and feels just like any other CAD. So DraftSight, you will feel comfortable in using DraftSight because it is compatible with all versions of DWG drawings and has a familiar user interface and common commands. So you can be more productive right away. And there is almost no learning curve for the other CAD users. DraftSight also has a familiar interface and common commands. So in DraftSight, you already know the commands like lines or layers, and you could edit in layer management your layers that is being used on your drawing. In DraftSight, we also have a modifying dynamic blocks. So modifying dynamic blocks, it works just as you'd expect. So in this example, so if you're going to change the direction of the door by selecting an arrow or select the size from a pull-down list, so it is that easy in modifying dynamic blocks in DraftSight. DraftSight also has APIs. Here, in API, it leveraged the same elements in which DraftSight was built. It has a forward compatibility and support to the other programming language like C++, .NET, VB, or Lisp. And also, it has different types of DraftSight API applications like the DraftSight macro, the DraftSight standalone, and also the DraftSight add-in. So you will be wondering, why would I choose DraftSight? So the common challenges that we encounter when it comes to drawing is that the drawing readiness for review, for production, for construction or wiring and inspection. This sometimes pose some challenges to the designers. And also, the signing off and approvals for such drawings is a tedious task to attain for those approvals. And the distribution of access rights for the drawings and the volume of drawings to track is somewhat causes challenges to the designers and the company itself for the drawings that we need to track. So, in using DraftSight, you could connect people, data, and ideas. For example, you have an unstructured collaboration, like you would use the dashboard, you would go to the communities to check for any updates or any news, and you would use your 3D drive for the files, while the structured collaboration using DraftSight, so the project plannings, the issue tracking, and the life cycle of the drawings, and you could also post the task for each individuals that concerns in the project. So the DraftSight 3D experience platform can connect people, data, and ideas. So here I will introduce to you the DraftSight 3D experience DraftSight. So the 3D experience DraftSight, you can create drawings easily, you can manage revision accurately, you could access and share drawings seamlessly, and you could track the projects and tasks effortlessly. So 3D Experience DraftSight offers cloud storage and with revision and maturity controls. So for clients who want cloud storage and data management, we offer the DraftSight connected to 3D Experience platform. So it brings centralized storage for all your DWG data with revision control and maturity, which is built right in. We also have the collaboration, task assignment, and completion in the 3D Experience DraftSight. So the drawings can be attached directly to the task, and management will have full visibility to the status and progress of each individual or group task assignment. So using 3D Experience DraftSight, you could have instant productivity for less. So DraftSight offers more for less. So instant productivity would have lower costs and more flexible licensing. Here, I will show you some of the customer success stories which have uses DraftSight. So one is the innovative manufacturing services. So their challenge usually is they utilize more efficient, cost-effective 2D design solutions for developing electrical schematics and opening legacy 2D files. So the result for their transition is that they have improved development of electrical schematics and 2D layouts. They have provided access to the legacy 2D data, and it has enhanced recruitment efforts by the company and enabled the continued use of list automation routines. Another customer success is from the young industries. So usually they have problems in optimizing the use of 2D and 3D design tools to boost their productivity and advance the development of custom material handling system. Upon transition, when they add DraftSight Enterprise to the company's existing SolidWorks 3D application platform, they accelerated the drawing, the layout, and PNID development. So they had simplified handling of 2D legacy data, and they integrated the 2D data with their PDM. And next is the central step technology. So usually their issues that they have is they want to find more cost-effective 2D CAD solution than their previous CAD for creating the DWG files to support their sales, engineering, and manufacturing. So the results for them is that they replace their previous CAD with the DraftSight. So upon doing that, they shorten the proposal, the quoting, the sales, and process. And then they reduce the engineering effort required to support the sales, and they have accelerated the development of their electrical schematic. So why do these customers shift from their previous CAD to DraftSight? Because they see that DraftSight is a mature product. They have a familiar interface. So this caused the minimal learning curve for them. And it offers the comprehensive API. And it has the DWG, DXF, and DGN support. And it is a cost-effective alternative. So when you transition to DraftSight, so you will have minimal learning curve, so it would be easy for you to learn the DraftSight. You could customize the interface of your drawing area. So you could use your list, auto list, because it has list support. The command ribbons are familiar, as well as the command is recognized by DraftSight. So for further introduction or further reference for this, so let me show you a video for DraftSight.
Design professionals, known by their talent and their tools. Professional tools, creating first-class results. Professional designers demand the best and choose DraftSight, a 2D drafting and 3D design experience. Easy to learn, easy to use, so you can design faster. Whether you're in the office, at home, or in the field, everything you need is at your fingertips. Streamline the design process and get professional results in record time. Integrate your favorite design tools. Increase your productivity. Share your designs and collaborate. With DraftSight, you can easily bring your designs to life. Seamlessly transition from other CAD applications. Harness a robust, fast, diverse platform to unlock your creativity for any industry. Your design, your choice, your CAD. DraftSight. Learn more and buy now. DraftSight.com.
So if you'd like to learn more about DraftSight, you could visit our website or reach out to us as your local reseller today. Thank you.
So what are you waiting for? Increase your productivity with DraftSight 2D CAD. Thank you so much for that, Ms. May And now I'd like to call on Mr. Jordan Ong, Business Development Manager of CompuTrends, for the closing remark.
Thank you everyone for attending our virtual lunch event today. We hope that you have learned something new from us. Thank you to our sponsor Dell Technologies for being our partner for many years now, providing not only quality workstations but also great service as well. Thank you to our guest speakers who took their time in sharing their experiences with using SolidWorks. Thank you to the Sol Systems SolidWorks for their keynote messages. And thank you to our CompuTrends team who worked hard in making this event successful. It's been our second year doing our Innovation Day online. And this year, we made it in a bigger platform to provide you with the best virtual launch experience. As we continue to adapt and change to this new normal, we also want to provide you with the latest technologies that can help you in your everyday design needs. Collaboration and communications are key for businesses to succeed. I'm sure that you and your company are using some online tools, but do those tools allow you to collaborate your design projects in one single unified platform, anywhere, anytime, and in any device? The 3D Experience platform lets you do all this and more, and with 3D CAD, SolidWorks at the center of it all. We hope that you have enjoyed your virtual lunch event experience today. We hope that you stay safe and healthy.
Thank you so much, Mr. Jordan Ong. There you have it. It's the official end to today's...
Wait, Trina. This is not yet the end. We still have on-demand tech videos ready for you to listen and learn. So just click on the conference tab and go to the on-demand videos. Search for the topics you like and watch them anytime until November 11.
Ah, wow. So all of the videos will be available starting today until November 11.
Yes,
so all they have to do is to go to the conference hall and then click the conference tab and search for the topics that they like, right? Wow, ang galing ha? Ganun na pala mga online events ngayon. So, again, ang pinaka-importante will be the raffle, right? So we'll go live again on October 28 to announce the winners of the raffle. So again, let me just remind everyone that to be eligible, you need to register and attend to all of our sessions. Visit our 3D Experience Playground, fill up our survey form, which we will be sending to you via email, and follow our Facebook page at CompuTrends. Once again, thank you for joining 3D Experience 2022 launch. Accelerate innovation. Stay safe and hope to see you all next year.